Okay, first of all, you'll notice I'm in a different view. Some of you have figured this out, some of you haven't just yet. Here's your chance to learn it just from me. I up in this up kind of middle right hand side over here, I can drag that out and my movie can be stretched out so I can see more specific parts. Or if I want to drag it in, then I can see it kind of what it looks like as a whole all together right now. Um, Sound bar, that's what this waveform means. If I uncheck that, I can't really edit the volume of music or see where it's too loud or too quiet or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that clicked in. But that's just in case you want to know that for future reference. To play around with sound, first of all, if it lasts too long, if I don't want it to go all the way to the end, I can just click and drag like everything else. I can click and drag it around to play with it. If I want it to start, if I decide maybe the first slide isn't it, move it to the end. And then I can just take that sound in so that I don't have a lot of sound going in after the end of the movie, because that feels a little bit awkward when that kind of stuff happens. You'll notice right now that naturally my song has a fade in, fade out. Not all of yours will. So you might have to get to the point where you're doing, playing around with the volume of your sound, making sure that it fades in or fades out. Up here, you'll notice that you can reduce background noise, which you don't have. You can also uh, play around with the sound up here, drag it up or down. Notice as I drag this down, my bar at the bottom gets lower, the sound gets quieter. I can drag it up. As of right now, I am very sorry to say I do not know how to, actually I might have just figured it out. Nope, I didn't. I don't, that used to be that you could drag it down in a very specific location, like if it was too loud here and I just wanted to lower that, you could. Unfortunately, I do not know that at this time, but right now I do know how to quiet it out or raise it up. To have it fade in, fade out, grab those little dots on the side. If it'll let me, I might be too, let's get this a little bit bigger. There's these little green dots that if I drag them, you'll see that dark part. It will fade in quite a bit better, and I will also want to have a nice fade out so it's not so it's not just such an abrupt. On mine, unfortunately, mine naturally came like that from Sounds Abound. So mine naturally fade in and fade out. Yours might not. So those little green dots are the way to go to make that nice smooth transition into the song and out of the song. But that's how to adjust your audio.